my name is Jessica Bonil and today I'm going to show you my Clean Lapbook project. The topic I chose is the professions, and it is well designed for 5 years old preschool children and ESL young learners. Okay, so this lapbook is made of some cardboard, laminated pictures, blue tack, and some papers. Okay, and I also used a toothpick. So as you can see, there are some envelopes, a spinner wheel, and a figure as a mannequin. Okay, so in total there are 6 activities which can be combined or used separately. Okay, so I will start with the first activity. This one is the first activity, and here there are some pictures of workplaces for the chosen professions. Okay, I chose teacher, chef, baker, farmer, doctor, police officer, and so on. Okay, so for example, there are the workplaces, and in this envelope, and here we have the professions. Okay, here you have them. Okay, so what students will have to do for this activity is match the worker in their workplace. Okay, so for example, let's choose, okay, then this is the fire station, and they will have to find the worker, okay, the professional. So for example, it is the firefighter. Okay, in this one, okay, so in here there is the hospital. So who works in a hospital? Okay, I will ask the students like who work here in the hospital, and does the teacher work in the hospital? No. Does the farmer work in the hospital? No. So, does the doctor work in the hospital? Yes, that is correct. Okay, and so on. So, with this activity, students can improve their vocabulary and also their oral interaction. Okay, so, sorry. There are a lot of them. Okay, for the second activity, there are flashcards. Okay, ones of them are with the image and the name of the work, the jobs, and other ones, the workplace and their names. So for this activity, students they can mix them. Okay, they will mix them and find the, for example, the workplace with the professional. Okay, so for example, here there is teacher, and students have to find the workplace. Okay, so does the teacher work here in the police station? No. Does the teacher work here in the hospital? No. Does the teacher work in the school? Yes. And with the rest of the professions. Okay. So it is very good for them to repeat the names and to reinforce the vocabulary. Okay, so for the third activity, which is this one, okay, there are other cardboards with pictures of the professions, okay, as you can see, and with, for example, here, the names of the professions. So children will have to mix them, okay, and find the name of the professions with the image of the professionals. Okay, so as an example, okay, so what is this? This is a police officer, and they will have to find it, the name of police officer, and they will have to repeat the name. To make it easier for them, I have encircled the image and the name with the same color, okay, to make it easier for them. For example, for police officer, it is blue, or for baker, it is in pink, okay, and so on, okay. And for this activity, it is very good for them because it helps them with early literacy, okay, and also it encourages the word recognition, okay. So for the fourth activity, which is this one, the wheel, okay, students will have to spin the wheel, and based on the object shown, they will have to guess the profession. Okay, so I will do it. Okay, so here, and what is this? Oh, sorry. Here, okay. For example, what is this? This is a scissor. Who uses a scissor? Does a baker use scissors? No. Does a farmer uses a scissors? No. Does a hairdresser use scissors? Yes. And so on, okay? So it is very fun for them, okay? And for the fifth activity, this one, okay? I will display, okay, these items, okay, and to make a dress-up game. Okay, there are a lot more. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's it. And using some flashcards, okay, they will have to dress up this mannequin using these items. Okay, so for example, I don't know, this one, for example, a firefighter. Okay, so students will have to find what uses or what wears a firefighter. Okay, so this one, a fire suit. Does a firefighter uses this? Yes, and they will put in here. Okay, using blue tack. Does, for example, a firefighter uses a headdress? No. Does a firefighter use, example, a chef's hat? No. Does a firefighter uses an extinguisher? Yes. Okay, so we put in here. Okay. There are any more? No. Okay, and so on. Okay, so with the rest of the professions. Okay, and using blue tack is very good for children because they can put on and remove the items easily. Okay, in advance, they can, I will put them here, okay, using these flashcards for more advanced level, okay, they can, instead of using the picture, they can use the name, okay, and they will have to guess what's where or what uses the professional, okay. And for the last activity, there are some expressions, okay. in here, and they students will have to say or write or both. Okay. For example, this one. I want to be a. For example, they can say, I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a police officer. In my case, it is I want to be a teacher. Another one is a uses a. For example, a firefighter uses a extinguisher. Okay, and this expression is a works in a. For example, a doctor works in a hospital. Okay, and so on with the rest of the professions that we have mentioned before. Okay. With this activity, also they can improve their speaking and writing skills. Okay. That's it. Okay, with those activities, with all of them, students can improve their four skills, which are writing, listening, speaking, and reading. Okay, I think with all of them, it makes them fun to learn. Okay, so thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you liked my Lapbook project. Bye!